Hey guys, I'm Michael. I'm from TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Guys, this is it. This is what I've been trying to tell you guys for 12 years. If you want to lead a simple life, make a little bit of money, more than the average person just teaching English makes here, I think.
Yes.
And I think this is it. So this is not a spoiler alert because we're going to get into it. This is Bridie. Thank you, Bridie.
Nice to be here.
This is not a spoiler alert. She lives in Costa Rica, and she works on the internet, and that's how she makes her money. But it's not just like teaching English, like for a cheap deal.
Or independent.
So we're going to get into the specifics of what she does, but first I got to ask her this. Okay, how in the heck did you get down to Costa Rica? What was going through your mind? What was going on in your life? You said, you know what?
This is it. All right, so my name is Bridie. I'm from Canada, and I've always been a traveler. So I've been traveling to different countries. I lived in Europe for a little bit, and then worked in the Caribbean and that. And I've always wanted to live in different cultures and experience different lifestyles. It kind of got to the point in my life where I was working the 9 to 5 and just really, not excited about life.
You weren't excited about the same thing every day?
Every day, the same thing, And I wanted to change, and I wanted to take control of my life. I thought there has to be something out there that I can do that will allow me to travel. I need to make money.
Wait, you're okay. So I got to ask you this. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Are you independently wealthy?
Absolutely not.
So you're not a silver spoon.
No,
you've been traveling the world forever on your yacht.
I wish. Maybe one day. No, actually, I went to university. I paid for it on my own student loan, so I still carry those with me, which is something I have to think about, especially relocating to
paying
Costa
off your
Rica.
loans.
Yeah, and relocating with those loans, can I afford all these other bills and living and housing and that? And actually, this is where the job came in really amazing, because I started to look online. What can I do remotely with the skill set that I have? And I found this job to teach English, and I visited Costa Rica on a vacation, and of course fell in love with Pura Vida and the lifestyle. And it took me about a year to get here. And really get everything organized. But once I did, it was a great move, and I love it here.
So did you sell are you going to be here? Is this the so when you say get organized, does that mean I sold all my stuff and I'm,
Yeah, definitely. When I came here on a vacation, I've always, like I said, liked different cultures, like living in different places. Found it a little bit difficult to have roots in Canada. Even though I have my family there, it's cold, and I like the tropics.
See, to me, that's a good enough reason right there. It's too cold. I gotta move.
Get me out of here. So I just actually lived with family for a little bit, because I was in between, trying to decide if I'm going to stay in Canada or relocate. So I was living with family, just saving money, working as hard as I could. And once I came here for vacation, that's when I knew, okay, Costa Rica is definitely the next spot. And maybe it is the spot.
But the good thing is you could have done what you're doing now anywhere.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes. The job I have now is, I can do it anywhere as long as I have a stable internet connection. So that's the thing you have to think about. Do a little bit of research before you travel.
So you have to get so you teach English. Who are you teaching English to?
Okay, so I'm teaching English to students in China through a company that's called VIPKid.
Do you need to know Chinese?
No Chinese. It's actually preferable not to have it only as an English language lesson. So
they're going to catch on quicker.
Yes, definitely. So I do one-on-one classes with students in China, ages anywhere between 5 to 12 years of age, maybe a little bit younger. They have some pre-VIP kids, so little students, and it's a broad spectrum. Some of them are beginners, and some of them are more advanced, engaging conversation. So one-on-one, 25-minute classes, regular students.
So you had gotten down here and you knew what you were going to do. Have you ever looked back? Did you get down here at all? Did you kind of go, man, what am I doing?
Actually, I planned it out a little bit better this time.
So you did some homework.
I did my homework, and I actually came here about a few months ago just for a trial run. I came here for 5 weeks. I was like, I'm going to try it out, see if I can work from here, if I can get good internet, if I'm enjoying the city that I'm in, if it's going to work for me. And when I left, I knew, okay, I'll be back, and went home to make a little bit more money.
Yeah, what I was trying to say, not very well, a lot of people come down here and try to do this, teach English route.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing about that one is that's not as much money, for one thing. You can survive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking, the reason I think this job is good is because you can actually, you can make some decent money.
Mm-hmm.
You can live kind of a life instead of just existing. You can kind of, do simple but still travel around if you want. So I think that's so be careful. It's a big difference because a lot of people come down here, I'm going to teach English.
Yeah.
This is a total different thing.
Yeah, it's completely different. With VIPKid, we sign 6-month contracts. And we actually, the thing you have to think about too with this company is we teach on Beijing hours. So they do classes at night. So when I'm here in Costa Rica, it's a 14-hour time difference.
Let me guess, you're getting up around 4 o'clock.
I'm getting up early, really early to work. But that's kind of the trade-off, is that I really want to be able to have flexibility in my life. I want to travel, I want to do a job that I enjoy, and have the money to do these things, to live comfortably down here.
So you were saying you can kind of work as much as you want.
Yes.
So you kind of set your own schedule.
Absolutely.
Now let's go through the process.
Sure.
So you saw this thing online.
Yeah.
And you kind of said, well, yeah, that sounds too good to be true or something.
Definitely.
So you obviously looked into it.
Yes.
And so what's the company's name?
Okay, so the company is called VIPKid, and it's a relatively young company. They're just about 4 years old, and when I joined a year ago, I found an ad on Indeed.ca, so it's like an internet website for jobs. And I, tried to research, what is this company? And I couldn't find anything. And I actually found on personal Instagram pages, I was hashtagging VIPKid. And so I started to find some people and thought, okay, this seems legit. But, the company was so young at that point. There was
not a whole lot of
3,000.
Google searches.
Yeah, there was just like 3,000 teachers at that point. And now we have like 20,000 teachers. So it's really expanding and really growing fast. So yeah, I started a year ago. I just kind of took the plunge. I was like, well, let's see what happens. It sounds really great. Is it going to be that good? And it's been amazing.
Was it hard to, let's walk through the process.
Yeah.
So obviously you contacted them.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, there might be a little bad news for some of you. This is a caveat. You need your bachelor's degree.
Yeah,
and now don't shut the video off yet. You can still make a plan. You can get your bachelor's degree. It can be in anything to get to work for them. So don't get all this, set a goal. Set a 3-4 year goal to get down here. So, but if you have a bachelor's degree that's been sitting in your drawer, you might want to you could dust it off.
Absolutely.
So it's in phys ed, dust it off. Give them write them.
Yeah.
Okay, now you wrote them.
Yeah, so I sent in an application. I filled it out online. I do not have credentials as a teacher in Canada. I do have a bachelor's degree from the University of Toronto. So a 4 years bachelor's degree, and I've been teaching English as a second language in different countries.
But
so
that's not a prerequisite.
Just having experience working with children. So it's not a prerequisite for ESL. You don't have to have a certificate. It's good if you do. But no, the bachelor's degree, experience working with students or children, and a native
that
speaker.
Experience could come in all kinds of
All
forms.
kinds of forms.
So don't let this just detour you. So I think what they're going to really be looking for besides the bachelor's is personality. Are you gregarious? That kind of thing. I mean, they're looking for spunk.
Well, that's the thing, and it's good that you mentioned that because I actually took on another role to help with the recruiting and hiring process. So I'm growing within the company, which allows for more working and for building my skill set. And so now I interview potential teachers, and really that's what they look for: people that have passion, energy. These are one-on-one classes with students that don't speak English. We have to be, have big personalities, be able to show more than we talk, right?
And when you place your raise, you should usually be winning, because if you know. All right, well, let's say, can we ask you how much you make?
Yes, so with VIPKid.
Wow, that was easy. Normally people go, wait, what?
I'll give you the range. So with VIPKid, it can be anywhere actually from $14 to $22 USD per hour. So that's what you're looking at, and they base that on what your experience is, how you do throughout your application process. So I mean, coming down here, and even living in Canada, it's pretty lucrative.
Well, here especially, I don't care what if you want to live a simple life or a more simple life, you can definitely do very well here if you are making $20 an hour, $18 an hour, $16 an hour. Trust me. Hello.
Yeah. And I only work between 25 and 30 hours a week. So that's, that gives me enough to, pay for all of the things I need for rent, for food, to pay my student loans, and really gives me money to go and experience Costa Rica and save a little bit. So it's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
So back to a little bit more, out, now you're not teaching, so you're in Costa Rica. You kind of knew what you were getting into living here.
Yeah.
Since you did the homework, you came down here. So have you discovered anything new since then, like that you've been surprised about? I don't know, advantage, disadvantage? What's the biggest disadvantage to you for living here? Because everyone likes to talk about, I got monkeys outside my window when I have my coffee, but they don't want to say...
Yeah, so some disadvantages, and I'll apply them kind of to work as well. For my job, I need to have a strong internet connection. Here, the internet goes out, so you have to have backup.
Well, look at the recent floodings. We perfect example. Last week, it was flooding terribly in Costa Rica, which affects...
Absolutely.
Just because it's not flooding here doesn't mean it's not destroying, our connections.
Yeah. And it's the things, I have grown up in Canada where, things are fast. We want it and we want it now. And that's kind of how I've grown up. So coming here, it's like, well, yeah, I know you need it, but let's, maybe tomorrow or the next day, no big deal, cool. It's like, wow, you've got to relax. And if you can't relax and just take it as it comes, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. For sure. And I struggle with that too sometimes.
Well, you're working. I mean,
exactly.
Nothing could be more, frustrating if you're talking to your kids in Beijing and all of a sudden, whoops.
Yeah, goodbye. But you plan for it. Like when I did the test run and came down here, I got a phone with Costa Rica, a SIM card, and used my unlocked phone. I used that as a hotspot. I hooked up with one of the local hostels here and said, hey, if my internet's out, can I come here? And they're like, this is one of the great things is that people are so friendly. I was like, can I come here and work if I need to? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. Here's the library. You can use it. So don't be afraid to reach out to people here. Like, even though you're alone, you're not, because people are really friendly and they will help you.
Another good question. So a lot of people might go, well, I don't speak Spanish. So I'm not. So do you speak Spanish?
I'm learning.
Well, we've had many videos and documentations about how good my Spanish is, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
And I just want to throw that out because a lot of people are kind of going, well, she probably speaks English and Chinese and Mandarin and all.
Yeah. No, I'm learning Spanish. I came down here with a little bit of knowledge. I'm starting to pick it up. Here, where we are, many people speak English.
Right, or both.
And they
tourist
want to speak
town.
English. Yeah, tourist town. But I am learning. It's important. I do want to learn.
Okay. So at least the disadvantage is kind of like the natural. What have you really kind of like big about here? Is it just the simple life and the kind of chill?
Yes, definitely like Pura Vida. People are relaxed. The culture is really welcoming and warming. I love, coming from Canada, like I said, it's cold. We can't grow a lot of our own food most of the year, and here it's just like an abundance of tropical fruits and fresh vegetables, and going to the market and growing your own. I love that about the lifestyle.
And the fun thing is, you don't have to have a green thumb. You can just throw a seed somewhere. Hey, I think I want a papaya. I want a papaya plant right there.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. That's it too. And Costa Rica, it's a small country. You can travel to the beach, to the city, to the mountains, to different places pretty, easily. And yeah. So I mean, I was searching for. I was kind of yearning for a more simple lifestyle, a little bit more relaxed, less stress.
But you had to make money.
Yeah.
Which is almost everybody's concern that writes me, because we don't talk to the rich people.
Yes.
They can do whatever they want. But the people like us who need to come down here and we want to be here, but we can't just sit here. And, are you retired?
That's right. And, really, I didn't come down here with a lot of money in the bank. I came down here with rent for a couple of months. I have a little bit of personal savings. Obviously, we have some credit cards and things like that are, backups if we need them. But I've really found that my expenses are low. I don't spend a lot down here.
Well, the big thing here now, I mean, you see it all over the internet. It's so expensive to live in Costa Rica. It can be.
Definitely.
There's no doubt it can be. And there's certain things you definitely don't want to buy your computer here.
Yeah.
Your tech, your cell phones and stuff, you want to get them by other means.
Yes.
But when you're talking about labor and you can go to the green market, if you want to live a simple life under a certain budget, you can kind of do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a quick question, jumping back to your job.
Yes.
Now, again, people get scared. They don't speak Chinese. They don't have their bachelor's or something. They got to do that. So, do these people? Do they have a curriculum for you to follow? Do you do your own thing?
So one of the great things is that yes, VIPKid has a curriculum. All of the lessons are PowerPoint slides. So all of the lessons are pre-populated for you. You don't have to do any. Only planning you have to do is make sure to go through your slides, know what you're going to be teaching. Very important.
And be animated.
Be animated. Get some props. Get some flashcards. Have a puppet. Talk about equipment because you do need a good computer. I have a laptop. It's good for traveling. A good headset, which are noise canceling, which is good here because of rains and storms. So it's very loud.
On tin roofs,
Yeah,
you can't hear nothing.
Yes. Noise canceling headset. And you want to have a stable internet connection with an Ethernet cord, so a connection here, which I brought all of those things.
Which you should bring all those
because
things.
I didn't want to have to be getting anything here. I even have some backups.
And you didn't want to pay 3 times the amount for
it. You got it, exactly.
So what do you think about this company? Or do they back you? Are they helpful? Are they supportive? Is there ongoing programs? Can you go from teaching English to maybe something more to work in the company?
Yeah, I mean the company is
you're doing
growing.
it.
Yeah, the company is growing. It's always growing. It's always changing. They have new curriculum for us, so we'll do summer camps or winter camps with new lessons. They are always, I really feel, supporting the teachers. So when I started, we didn't have a lot of support because it was new. So I did a lot of reading, watching videos, and now we have mentoring sessions. We have workshops for the teachers. I just got another new position, so now I have 3 hats. I'm a teacher, I'm a mentor, and now I'm a teacher support as well, so I'm helping with that.
You're going to own that company soon.
Which it's great if you have that desire. If you just want to teach, work a few hours a week, have your spending money, have your simple life, go for it.
I kind of like this. You can kind of, like you said, you only work maybe 25 hours or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to work 40 hours and kind of...
Then really push it, And I was, before I came to Costa Rica and I was just teaching, I was getting up at like 2:30 in the morning to have almost a full day in teaching. So the hours were kind of crazy, but it was temporary, It was to get me here to my goal. And now I can relax a bit and choose my own schedule. If I want to go away for a few days, I have that opportunity, So really it's a good jam. There's no set schedule. You don't, you just have to put in your time ahead of time as well.
Hey, how's it going?
We have a visitor.
You want to learn English? We can sign you up. Anyway, guys, I know there's a few things you have to do. You know, you do need your bachelor's degree for this one, but we just thought it was a good option. A lot of you guys may not know. The other thing is, instead of just going to the website, maybe I'm going to put the link in the description.
Yes,
I would rather you click on that because it helps her out a little bit.
That's right. There's a lot of incentives.
We like to do full disclosure.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
If you do the one in the description, I don't know, maybe she gets $5. I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, actually, so every month there's a different incentive for recruitment. So if someone clicks on your link, it connects it to you that you've referred them, and yeah, you can make like $50, sometimes like even more, $80, like per referral. I mean, that's a lot.
And it may not seem like a lot where you're living. But trust me,
here.
$80 here, man, we're like, woohoo!
It's good, you know, but look into the company, check out VIPKid.
So I say set some goals. If you can't do it now, hey man, what's wrong with 4 years? Maybe you're only going to be 24, maybe you're only going to be 25, and you can totally learn what it took some of us a little older to learn, that it's not the things you buy, it's not the material things.
That's right.
The time's more important.
Yeah, and I mean, plan it out, manifest it. That's what I did. I need a job where I can do, you know, X, Y, and Z. How am I going to get it? I researched it. I went for it. I took a risk. You know, it was a big risk. I don't know if it's going to work out, and it did. And you can do it too. I mean,
This has been the best too. I mean, I've been looking for someone that's, because there is a few people I know that do make money on the internet, and but they're eking by because you know. There's not a problem with eking by.
Yeah.
But you know, they're making $8 an hour because, you know, maybe they don't have a bachelor's degree, they don't have this, they're monitoring blackjack you know, sites or something. Anyway, guys, I think this is a great option if it works for you, or you can set it as a goal. Anyway, Bridie, thank you so much for the information. One more thing. Can they get a hold of you, or do you want to do that?
No, yeah, definitely. Reach out to me. You can put my information. I'll give it to you. You can put it there.
Okay, also be in the description. So a link to the VIPKids.
Yep.
And your personal email. You don't know what you're getting into. Don't talk to me. I don't know nothing. Anyway, guys, I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps.
Pura vida.